Here and welcome to this week's Golf Equipment Q&A. I'm Valerie Melvin, I'm here with Frank Thomas and we're in the Frankly Frog Putting Studio here in Orlando, Florida. This week's subject, Frank, is grooves. Dave, who's an average golfer, wrote to us concerned because he's a bit confused about the different changes that have been going on with the grooves rule and just wanted an update and to see if you could clarify some of that for him.
Dave, you're not alone in your confusion, I can assure you. There are a lot of people who are. And let me try and simplify it as quickly as possible. The USGA and R&A decided to change the groove to half the size of the present groove. And the reason for that is that they looked at some of the statistics on the PGA Tour. And they found out that accuracy was going down and the money list, there was no correlation between the money list and the accuracy. So they decided, oh, we don't like that, so we're going to have to change the groove specification so that it gives you more incentive to stay in the fairway. Personally, I don't know how many of the top 10 or even the top pros don't want to stay in the fairway. But that's the first thing. So they've changed the groove specification. However, it's not changed for everybody immediately. In 2010, January 1st, it'll be for all the pros. They'll have to have the new grooves in the club. The manufacturers can continue to manufacture these clubs until the end of 2010. So the January 1st, 2011, the clubs must be shipped out of the factory. And then in 2014, it's going to affect the best amateur players. And then in 2024, it's going to affect you and me.
Right.
So it's a whole process of stepping this thing through the process, and the USGA has indicated that they may just before 2024 change their mind and extend that deadline for the average golfer. It is a little confusing, but as far as you're concerned, it's not going to affect you too much if you don't put a lot of spin on the ball out of the rough, and this is only out of the light rough we're talking about. But you do that on an occasion. You hit the perfect shot and you get a little bit backspin, and that's not going to happen for you as an average golfer anymore. Obviously, it depends also on the type of ball you're using, but that's the bottom line. So it's confusing, and stay tuned. And if you can read the Q&A this week, it'll be a little bit more specific. It gives you a little bit more information.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Thanks for that, Frank. Well, next week we're going to come to you with the results of Frankly the Best Driver. Thanks to everybody who filled that in for us. We've been analysing it here, so we'll be back in touch with that next week, so you can look forward to finding out what's the best driver.
Bye.